You are watching the Sunday motivational video. 15 ways to live a more interesting life. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Hello Aluxers, it's a pleasure to welcome you back to another exciting Sunday video. This time, we're looking into practical advice to make your life just a bit more interesting. It's so easy to get caught up in the routines of daily life, to seek and find comfort. Once you do, your dreams get further away from becoming reality. It's easy to let them drift away when there isn't a real need for progress. That's how most people get trapped in an existence that doesn't excite them, but it isn't bad either. Give it enough time and you'll get bored. Start to realize there's more to life than your day-to-day, and that is what brought you here today. So we're giving you a guidebook of 15 ways to live a more interesting life. Number 1. Stop being lazy. Your life is boring because you are boring. You never do anything. All you do is mope around and complain that your life is boring. You're waiting for other people to suddenly appear in your life and bring you with them in an incredible adventure. Well, that's not going to happen. When we say stop being lazy, we mean it literally. Clean yourself up. Put order into your daily life and start doing things you've been avoiding or know that will benefit you. Ask yourself, what have you done recently that's at least mildly interesting? Your life is the way it is right now because you allow it to be like this. When people ask you what you've been doing, your answer is always, nothing much. What are you reading these days? The answer, I don't read. What do you do for fun? Answer, I sit home and I watch TV shows or play video games. If you want to be a more interesting person, it's time to slap the lazy out of you. Number 2. Remember people's names and their stories. People like other people who pay attention. Those who remember things that they believe are important to them. The easiest step to begin is by remembering people's names. It goes a long way. It's easy to do, and you're going to leave a lasting impression. We've always found that people who are bad with names almost never have their life together. They're self-centered, never good listeners, and are just floating through time and space. If you make an effort to remember someone's name and listen to their story, you have a simple method of figuring out who's being interesting and who isn't. The more you listen, the more ideas about how you can live a better life you'll receive. Others will inspire you and they will fuel your desire to discover more about yourself, but you have to pay attention. Number 3. Fight for a cause. This is one of the most straightforward ways to add value to your existence. Find something you care about and then get involved. There are many, both little and big things that need to be solved, but unfortunately there just aren't enough people involved. You don't realize the impact a single person can have. This will allow you to escape the cage you've built for yourself. You'll meet new people who all share your passion, and you'll finally do something worthwhile. One thing super important to remember is don't allow the cause to become your identity. Explore it. Make as much impact as you can make, but use it to grow, to learn about yourself and about other people. The last thing we want you to do is to become an extremist in your own circle, to the point where people no longer want to hang out with you because you and your cause are being too annoying. Number 4. Take a class and learn something new. We always recommend you pick up a new trade, a new skill, and learn something new. Putting yourself in the pupil's shoes allows you to discover entire new universes you never knew about before. Just as an example, let's say you decide to pick up photography. In the process of learning how to become a good photographer, the way you look at life changes. The way you wait for a moment and how you seize it. You will learn about the community behind this hobby, and if you keep going at it, soon you'll become good. You'll have at least a couple of good photos with exciting stories behind them. By learning something new, you're adding more to who you are. You're no longer the boring self you used to be. Now you've got this thing that makes you interesting and different. Number 5. Become a spy. No, we're not talking about becoming James Bond in the literal sense, but we want you to grow as an observer. Your job as a spy is to identify interesting people, folks whose life you enjoy following, and then study them with the hopes of understanding what they do differently. How do they behave? How do they carry themselves? What are their interests? What's their decision-making process like? And more. By doing this, you're creating a shortcut for yourself toward living a more interesting life. Somebody already figured it out and paved the road for you. Study them and adopt as many of the things that inspire you into your own daily life. Almost every interesting human in history has a book written about them. They are called biographies, and you get to relive life alongside your inspiration. If you're looking for some recommendations, here are 3 books we recommend to anyone who wants to learn from interesting people. 1. Losing My Virginity by Richard Branson. If you haven't already read it, we strongly recommend you do so. Mr. Branson has been an inspiration to us since we began our own journey. 2. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius is one of those books that makes you reevaluate your life. And 3. Empire State of Mind, how Jay-Z went from street corner to corner office. This is just because we're big fans of Jay-Z. Pick out one of these 3 books which sparks your interest, and then go to Alux.com/freebook and sign up. If you do, you can get one of these 3 as an audiobook for free, thanks to our friends at Audible. Number 6. Travel somewhere far away. In order to experience different sides of life, you need to move out of your comfort zone, literally. Take any opportunity that comes your way to travel, and if the opportunity doesn't show, create it yourself. You don't need a big squad to do this. You'll be shocked about how many people are in the exact position as you, people who want to travel and don't have a partner. Join Facebook travel groups. Keep your eyes open for anything that will allow you to explore the world and meet new people. The more you focus on something, the more frequently you'll encounter it. We know you're scared. Maybe you don't have a lot of money, but start small and take the train to a nearby city and explore. The further you can travel, the more you'll understand how complex life is, and the better the stories you'll be able to tell. Number 7. Go to a big concert. We love big concerts. The feeling, the state of mind, the way everyone's there to come together and experience a great living artist. It's just one of those things that makes you feel alive. Going to a big concert gives you another story. Plenty of people are fans of that particular artist, and they will look up to you for taking advantage of that opportunity. They will be curious to know what it's like, and suddenly you'll find yourself in the center of the conversation. This is a little trick you can always use if you're looking to spice up your experience portfolio. If you can afford it, buy yourself the experiences that others would want to experience themselves. Number 8. Experiment in your sex life. Life is supposed to be fun, to figure out who you are, what you're into, and it's a lot more enjoyable when you experience it with others. If you're not getting any, that sexual tension builds up. You become weird and frustrated, and it shows. So have fun, stay safe, experiment, and never kiss and tell. Number 9. Face one of your fears. This is a great strategy for personal growth and of making yourself more interesting. Everybody loves a story of overcoming a personal obstacle or fear. We're all dealing with different fears, and we get inspired when we see someone else conquer theirs, because if they can, so can we. If you're stuck and don't know where to begin this journey of self-improvement, start within. Find what you're scared of and go after it. But just be aware, you'll come out of the experience a different person afterward. Number 10. Tell captivating stories. We use stories to tell the world who we are. Although conversations have been shifted by technology, storytelling is still the most valuable skill you can have when it comes to marketing yourself or the things you care about. We sell people ideas, opinions, and lessons. We bring events and experiences to life once again every time we tell a story. In order to be a more interesting person, one should have at least 3 good stories that anyone would be interested to hear. Take a moment to think back on your life. What stories would you tell that would keep someone engaged? If you're struggling with this, it might be a wake-up call to start living more. Number 11. Upgrade the way you look. The better you look, the more people will want to engage with you. It's one of those domino effects that leads to different doors opening up in your life as a result of small changes that you make. We still judge books by their cover and people based on their Instagram profiles, so it might be time to refresh your image. Be clean, shave, get a haircut, donate the old clothes you inherited from your older cousin, and learn a few things about style and fashion. Small steps like choosing the right shoes for a particular outfit, how to tie your own tie, and how to wear a blazer can go a long way. If you're looking to be a bit more sophisticated, we made a video about how to be a modern gentleman, which you can check out by clicking in the top right corner. Number 12. Perform random acts of kindness. This changes everything. It makes the world better, it makes you feel better, and you're investing in good karma. You find yourself in this incredibly fortunate position. You don't need to be a billionaire to be a good person. Kindness is a gift you can give anyone. It's one of those smart life arbitrages. Sometimes a very little effort on your behalf could have a large impact on someone else's life, thus increasing value existing in the world. Never go too long without giving something back, even if it's your time or attention. You'll find that life improves the more you do this. Number 13. Share what you learn with others. The more you live, the more you learn, and lessons have value. Share that value with others. If you're looking to be a more interesting person, follow your curiosity and it will lead you to an interesting life. You'll meet interesting people who will help you grow. Once you do, it's now your turn to help others. Who knows what kind of impact you'll end up having? Number 14. Understand culture. You know how some people are just cool? You know it when you look at them, how they behave, how they talk, and how they simply fit right in today's picture. This is a result of understanding culture and allowing it to shape you. Times are always changing and going through cycles and phases. Old school cool will always be interesting. Our culture is what's shifting the world in one direction or the other, and those who are able to understand it are like surfers riding the wave. From personal experience, it's a lot more fun to ride the wave than just sit there getting hit by one wave after another. Number 15. Be smart. This is important. We left it as the last item on our list because there's more to this than it seems. As we said on Twitter, being stupid isn't cool. And we can't believe we even have to address this. For some reason, people choose to glorify stupidity these days, like it's okay to be ignorant about what's happening around you. The more you understand about how life works, the better your chances are at fulfilling your own life. The more you learn about the world, the less impact the illusion of mediocre happiness has on you. This doesn't mean to be book smart. Instead, be life smart. Understand what makes you happy, what makes the world tick, what steps you need to take in order to grow toward the ideal life you want to live. Some people think they're smart because their teacher tells them they are, but people who test well on paper usually don't test well in the field. Your goal should be to do well in both. Prove that you have the drive and discipline to focus your actions and achieve your goals, and that you're intelligent enough to pick what's valuable to you and what isn't. Hopefully this video made you think about the way you live and sparked something within you. We're curious to know, if you were to pick one of these items on this list to pursue, which one would you go after? We can't wait to join the conversation in the comments. And now let's cut to the chase. Here's your bonus for watching the video until the end. Number 16. Go offline. We're so used to getting almost everything done online that we neglect the importance and impact of things experienced outside of our electronic devices. These incredible experiences you're hoping to have, the interesting life you wish to live, will not happen if you never go outside your room. That's why offline is the new luxury. Treasure the moments you spend out with friends. Make plans to see people face to face, and you'll soon realize how many cool moments you would have missed if you stayed inside. To keep up the tradition and prove you've watched this video until the end, please write offline in the comments. We also want to take this moment and thank everyone who last Sunday turned on the notifications for our channel. You know, the little bell next to the subscribe button. It's a small thing to do, but apparently it means a lot to YouTube. Thank you for spending some time with us, Aluxers. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss another video. We also hand-picked these other videos for you to watch next. The conversation continues on social media. We can't wait to have you back tomorrow.